So it is an interesting draft from both these teams.
Interesting draft, and it's match point right now for Falcons Vega. One more game away for them to move forward and crush the hopes and dreams of their opponents here. It's a high-stakes match. Can Net Angels come back from this and force a game number 3 in this best of 3? Casters, take it away.
Thank you very much. An interesting draft indeed. I actually do agree. Honestly, me and Trex were talking about it, and the Alpha kind of looked pretty solid for Falcons Vega, but they still want the Hayabusa. I'm just worried if the Hayabusa is able to chunk down a lot of these very high HP, very high armor heroes as we jump into the Land of Dawn, where this game might be scrappy again. Will we see another split push?
You know, I think the Hayabusa could definitely have a few problems chunking people down, but one thing the Hayabusa will be great at is securing some of these early objectives to make sure that Jincha and Funi get to a point where they can start outputting damage. Even if Melee isn't exactly the one to reap all the kills, they have other options. I think Melee's major job here is going to be objectives, right? You shadow kill in, you steal a turtle. You're always kind of comfortable with that. On the other hand, Net Angel, the composition is definitely interesting, a great way to put it from Mirko. My question to you is, do we think they're thinking too far outside the box here?
I feel like based on what happened in game number 1, what they felt was the concept was there. Their draft was good. They just didn't have an answer for the split push. So this time, incorporating the Claude into this idea of a fighter in the mid, as well as having a roamer that can actually deal damage, maybe they're like, we just needed a Claude. When we have the Claude, we should have taken the game.
Oh, Sakoshi's going to go down in this one, though. Shadow kill comes in. It's going to be a lot of gold plating over the side of Team Falcons Vega. And as you just said, this time they have a Claude. But right now they do not, and Team Falcon Vega knows it. They know, all right, Claude's your answer. Well, we're going to handle that very early on.
So we're looking at a second Turtle 0-3-3 gold lane? I mean, that's what happened in the previous one.
Some Sakoshi's going to have to keep up with Chinshaw. We've seen, I mean, from group stage and now, Chinshaw has definitely been a performer. Even back on day 1, I think it was, my vote was for Chinshaw's lead MVP of the day. Has just been great, especially on the Harith. And if Sakoshi can't keep up, it's going to be an issue because we know how Harris can do. I mean, you drop down the Zamon's Force and you just start cleaning up. Luckily, they have Cassie to kind of answer that. But as we saw from last game, Cassie takes a little bit of time. Here goes the knockup, though. The onward, the Earthshaker, Violet. Going to take a little bit of damage in return. Demonic Force able to lock on, get the kill. Violet might just be next on the block. Demonic Force drops one more time, but Cassie can't get the finishing blow. Knocked up, taking out Violet with a double kill. It's 2 for 0 right there. What looked good for a second ended horribly.
I'm sure Koo wanted to go for that because 2 members were so low. And yeah, this is very good for Team Falcons Vega because before that, Violet, where you going?
Oh, the thunderclap. Nice kill over to Vanilla there. Going to get the knockup, going to get the takeout, so at least they find something.
Yeah, but again, I kind of feel like Violet shouldn't be there, honestly. But now we're going to look at the replay here, and this is going to be a problem for Net Angels because Falcons Vega, they have the Minotaur, and they have the Luyi. In this one, the Luyi was caught out, but if the Luyi had safe space, the Luyi can control multiple members of Net Angels, especially because they want to group up. But oh, another kill.
Another kill. Sakoshi down once again. Cassie trying to help out. Not going to be able to proc another Demonic Force. Able to get it at least onto Thal. Koo wants it, wants something, but can't seem to find it. The damage still not there, especially as a roamer.
Yeah, here's the thing. You got to wait for Vanilla. If Vanilla is there, the damage is going to be there. Sakoshi, 0, 2, and 0 is going to have a hard time because you want to get that 3 items sub 10 minutes. It doesn't look like it's going to happen here because... But with that being said, only a 600 difference is not that bad, right?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Now it's 700. Okay, now it's 800. It's
not that bad. It's not getting bad.
It's not 1,000.
Might be soon. There's some gold plating about to possibly come over to the side of Chincha here. All right, so where do we take it from here? Turtle going to be back up. Second Turtle. Net Angels were able to secure the first one, which at least kind of staunches the bleeding here. It's only 1,000 gold lead over to Team Falcons. All of that seems to be in Chincha's pocket. So as long as Chincha stays down here, the rest of the team can fight for these objectives.
The problem is how you handle the Minotaur is you catch the Minotaur. You start the fight first, but there's really not a nice way for them to lock them down. Oh, as I said, and the mirror goes in.
Penalty zone does lock on Demonic Force as well, trying to get to Fooney. Another shot. Cassie might be able to get the kill, but Cassie's going to come back. This time Demonic Force onto Thal. Ku able to get the kill this time. Melee also involved. Shadow kills away. Cassie still on the chase. Looking for one more proc, but the ult wears off. Vanilla able to get the dash through. A little bit of damage onto Violet. They're going to revert back to the Turtle now. Melee, does she want to re-engage onto this? No. Going to go over to the purple buff. Let him get the Turtle.
So I was right and wrong, right? You have to deal with the Minotaur first, kill him off. In my head, I was like, I don't know how they're going to engage and lock down the Minotaur, but Thal stayed for a little bit longer than she really should. It's like, once you deal your ult, you just hover around just to give the heal, not really stay there and take the damage.
Koshi just getting denied so much right now. That's tough lane, man.
This is not a gold lane experience.
This is not a gold lane experience.
This is not a gold lane experience, let me tell you.
This is not a good experience at all. I'm not having fun right now, guys.
It's like, do you guys want to play gold lane next? Let me be roaming. Let me be mid. Let me be mid, you know? At this point, look at this setup. They want to catch someone, but I'm guessing the Mira is not the one they want to catch. And now, this time, the Mira, a little bit different, going for the War Axe first item. So, the next fight, they don't have to wait for the Lord Dance for the Terizla to deal damage. Now, even the third Turtle, going to be doing quite well.
And Cassie, keeping up. We did just have the Blade of Hepates as well, lock onto Ku, so there goes a nice little burst of damage. Ku was already able to secure a kill earlier. Violet, though, going to get tossed up. Going to toss up Cassie, that is, but still... Net Angels taking it slow, and I think that's kind of in their favor here, right? I mean, as long as they don't fall behind too much, as long as they're able to keep this gold to 500 here and there, they should be okay.
I mean, here's the thing. What are you fighting for, right? Turtle's not there. Even if you get a kill, you can't really get a turret, so there's really no real reason for you to pick a fight other than just to flex. And being as everyone is so far apart, you're not gonna be having a confirmed kill anyway. So I feel like this is good coming in from Net Angels. They understand there's nothing really for you to fight for. Now this top turret though, if they can get it, it's gonna be pretty good.
Ooh, they're going to try to rush down onto this bot turret, though. Team Falcons Vega always have a read for themselves. A lot of damage, no escape for this one. Namira going to go down. Fooney gets the kill up in the top side, though. Net Angels also... Oh! Melee finds one. All on her own, up against 3. Can she escape from this, though? The Retribution does pop for Vanilla. Try to make sure they get it. Yes, Ku gets the shutdown. A kill into the pocket of the Roamer. Don't know if that's primary, but it does still work out. Falcons Vega, though, still always finding something on the map in return.
Well, Ku is still up top. If Ku can get that, well, she's not gonna. I mean, just to answer your question, I feel like it's fine for Ku to get the kill here because you want to get your items a little bit faster. So it's fine, right? This is a niche situation that she's in. It's okay. Now
she still needs to do damage.
She still needs to do damage. And now, Net Angels, you gotta choose. Do you want to go for this turtle or do you want to go for the fight? Looks like, looking at how they're spacing around, even they're not entirely sure. Maybe they just want to wait for the Lord to come out.
Very true. I mean, I think Net Angels, on the other hand, might want to try to force this, right? They need if they can get a little bit more gold, could be dangerous, though. Duality could get procced, pulling a couple people together, and that could be a wraps, right? Namira's been doing a decent job of landing these penalty zones, though. So if Namira can maybe pull something off, could be a game changer.
Although I do have to... Batal finds 3 members. Batal has to flicker out. Oh, they go back in.
Ooh, Minoan's Fury, though, does get the knock up. In comes Demonic Force. Cassie able to secure the kill. It's going to be 1 down for Team Falcons Vega. Namira flickers back. Is safe. Tower's going down. Up on the top side, looks like Ku could be getting something. A beautiful split push.
Yeah, this is good because they understand they need a turret. They don't really need all of this lores just yet because they know that they can control it quite well. Oh, Violet, maybe out of position here.
They're taking a lot of damage, but there goes a wasted enhanced chains and a lot of damage on a Net Angels from that Lord. Cassie's got to go back to base.
Right now, the only question is, when can Ku start 1v1? Because I feel like once the item is there, she will probably go for the Harif, as she's doing right now.
Yeah, ooh, but Harris, Jinja, it's a lot of damage. Ku, got to get out of town, run away quickly. That's a tough, I mean,
That was a
Chincha's not, Ku's not quite there yet.
Yeah, it was tough. It's like, okay, let me see if I have enough damage. Okay, I don't. But next time, though.
Next time I see you,
next time I see you,
down.
You're gonna be chin nah.
Chin nah,
like
bro.
no.
Chin
like
no. Chin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at these items.
Yeah. Going for the Holy Crystal here. Now we see the disparity when it comes to gold. 5.4 to 6.8. That's like 1,400 difference. So, okay, now it's a bit of trouble. But still, going for that third item, the Claude should be fine. The only worry is that the Hayabusa is going to do a lot. Oh, they're going for Vanilla. Vanilla escapes it. Namira, can you escape as well? No, you're going in.
Namira is going to sacrifice herself for the case of Vanilla. Vanilla might have been able to get away from that, though, but now Cassie also in a bad spot. Demonic Force does proc 1 before Vanilla. Maybe look for the re-engage. No, turn around, Vanilla. Get out of town. Ku, though, does get the split push on the top side, so helps balance things out a little bit.
Yeah, but that was unnecessary, man. Yeah. Like, the moment you see Vanilla is fine, if you want the penalty zone, you penalty zone away. And then at that point, Cassie should just be like, nah, fam, I'm not joining this one. And because of that, it's a free Lord for Team Falcons Vega. That was quite a big mistake coming in from Net Angels.
Chin, nah, fam.
Nah, fam. Yeah, chin, nah, fam.
Not today.
And now Team Falcons Vega, they are in prime position, especially with the Lord here. The Claude, I feel like, doesn't have his third item. So with just 2 items, it's going to be quite difficult for him to defend the base as well.
Well, the damage dealt. Phoveus still outputting. They just need a little bit more behind it. Radiant Armor just locked in for Namira here. Lord's going to be coming down mid. Net Angels, I definitely think they can stop, maybe, since they have the Claude, might not lose any inhibitors here.
No, I feel like it's, okay, now Ku has quite a bit of items. I still feel like it's not going to be enough to handle Chincha, but, oh, looks like someone got picked off. Namira taking quite a bit of damage. Zaman Force already used by Chincha just to secure that tier 2.
Yeah, good try with the diversion. Not quite able to secure the full kill, though, and that's 2 ultimates down for the side of Team Falcons Vega. Net Angels might just be able to defend this, but there goes Sakoshi. Taken out quickly. Ku still with the split pushing, letting the rest of the team defend this Lord. Chincha looking for the angle as well. Cassie does not proc the Demonic Force, just play it safe, because Ku's handling business on the other side of the map. The wave's still crashing in. Ku now back onto the map, looking for Chincha, gets tossed up, knocked up, almost taken out, down to the last health bar, but in comes Cassie with the Demonic Force. Will it be enough? Looking for the kill. The ult finally goes down. They want some more, but Cassie taking way too much damage. Chincha reaping the benefits. Violet now also low. Ku looks for another target. Got the health bars back. Wants to re-engage onto the fight. Ku able to find Melee with a quick tap. No, Melee actually gets a kill onto Ku. Chincha now with his Zaman's Force. Can they end it here? It's nothing but Vanilla and Sakoshi on the field. Minions still coming. Melee is low. Blazing Duet does come out by the low as well, but Chincha's getting the free shots, and that's the final one. Team Falcons Vega with a clean 2-0 sweep.
Falcons Vega drafted beautifully, having the Minotaur, having the Luyi, having the Edith. There's a lot of ways to handle the way that Net Angels want to join in the fight, especially that Masha. Usually we see Masha just free hitting, going all the way to the back line, but having that Edith controlling makes it so that the Masha, even though you have 2 items, it's still not enough. Sakoshi didn't exactly have a good game here, but with that being said, congratulations, I guess, to the Angels for making it this far. But Falcons Vega, they're moving forward. They're going to face Vitality tomorrow. And the thing is, this usually is the grand finals. I think for the previous 2 MWIs, it was ID versus ID. This is going to be the first MWI. We don't have a full ID in the grand finals.
It's definitely going to be interesting. We're going to get to see 2 titans of the women's scene going up against each other tomorrow. And as you said, Net Angels did a great job getting this far. They were able to think their way to this position, but today they met a wall that they just couldn't get through. Falcons Vega, man, just clean gameplay all around. They kept it simple. Didn't think too far outside of the box, and I think that's one of the things that really secured them the dub here. They stuck with the fundamentals.
I feel like Net Angels, they have something there, right? Their idea, there's promise, just needs a little bit of polish, right? Because they see the weakness for 2 games in a row. The gold lane was not able to hold out, right? So I kind of feel like if they brush that up, making sure that in the early game, no one gets taken down for the first 5 minutes, the laning phase is safe, I feel like it's going to be good. But again, there's always next time. The next MWI, we got to watch out for Net Angels. But for Falcons Vega, they're looking super good. And with that, I'm pretty sure they're already on.